Today we are going to explain the installation practice for EasyAPF unit. So here we are having multiple units. These are all EasyAPF AHF unit. It's called Easy Logic, and these are 4 modules kept here. Now we will show how the connection has to be done for the different modules. So here it is a HMI. This is the HMI, and here we have the back side of the HMI. So in the HMI we are having this cable. This cable has to be connected at this point, the first point, at AHF point. So we are connecting it here. This is to be connected here. So this cable we are taking it behind backside. And here there are 4 units. So we are putting the 120 ohm resistor, end resistor. This comes as a set along with the HMI. So this unit we have to put in the first unit and in the last unit. So in between we are connecting the HMI to the second unit. So second unit we are connecting the HMI cable connection here. So now we are coming to the internal connections of this unit. So here is the legend, and here we have the J1 communication port. So it is used to connect to the HMI screen. When it is not connected, we have to put the 120 ohm resistor in the first unit and the last unit. And we are connecting the HMI to the second unit. So the other unit we are leaving it open. This is regarding J1. Now coming to the DSW switch. This is the tip switch. So first there is a protection screen. When unit is new, we have to tamper that, and the screen, the switches will get disposed. Now you can see all the switches are in the down position. Down position means 0, up means it is 1. So this is unit 1. Unit 1 we have to set like 0 0 0 0. It means the unit number is 1. Coming to the second unit, it is 1 0 0 0, means the unit is ID is 2. Coming to the third unit, the dip switch setting is 0 1 0 0, means this is unit number 3. Coming to the fourth unit, it is 1 1 0 0, means it is unit number 4. After this, we have these 2 ports here, J4 J5. The connection should go from J5 to J4. Similarly, J5 to J4. J5 to J4. It has to continue like that. And this is the special cable which is given along with the unit from Schneider. That cable has to be used. Now coming to the J2 connection. In J2 connection, you have 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B and H and L. So 485 connection, RS 485 is 1A, 1B, and CAN connection is H and L. So for this we are using a shielded direct resistor per cable. So this is connection now 2A and 2B. So the first unit 2A, 2B, where we are connecting it to the second unit 1A, 1B. 1A, 1B. Similarly, from the second unit we are taking 2 cables 2A, 2B, and we are connecting it to the third unit 1A, 1B. So this connection goes on like that. That is, it comes from 2A, 2B of first unit to 1A, 1B of second unit, and so on. The 2A, 2B of the second unit to the 1A, 1B of the third unit. Apart from that, in H and L connection, we have this cable, H and L. So these are terminated here, and this H and L cable goes to the H and L of the second unit. And now they are connecting it like this. It is a parallel connection. So once again from H and L we are taking another cable, and it goes to the other unit, H and L. So from there it once again goes to the last unit, H and L. So this is the connection for the communication part, J2. Now coming to the J3 part. J3 part is a CT connection. In this we have R phase, Y phase, B phase. That is channel A, channel B, channel C. So we have 2 in that, S1, S2 for each CT. So it is connected in a series connection. So S1 from here will go to this, and similarly it will go in a series fashion, and the final S2 will go to the CT. And this J6 EPO is an emergency push button. Here it's not connected. Whenever there is a push button, emergency push button, there that connection has to be done. So apart from this, we have the power cable connection. Now the power cable comes here, and in this case it is going to the fuse unit, and here is the power cable termination. So in the power cable termination, you can see there is a R phase, Y phase and B phase. Then neutral, there are 2 cables, because it has the capability to connect 3 times, to handle 3 times of the current, of the unit current. For example, 100 amp unit can handle up to 300 amps of neutral current. That's why the 2 cable connection ports are given for the neutral connection, so that it can carry that much cable has to be connected. That is the reason the neutral connections are big and the cable is connected here big. In this case, we are replacing the 3 times capacity for the neutral current. This is the phase connection, this is the neutral connection. So this is about the power connection, and you have the CT connection here, and this is the communication connection. So this is all about the connections for multiple units.